You are now about to witness
your DJ for this evening.
Hello. Hit me.
This is a test.
It's serious.
It's a dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let the rhythm take you.
Yeah. The rhythm.
The music.
The music.
Music. Oh, I love the stuff.
Now, here comes the music.
Are you ready?
Okay, boys, here we go.
It's about that time. Real Talk Radio. Uncut real interviews, real motherfuckers.
DJ JP with JpRadio.com. We got an interview going on right now. We got Kobo, the Don, and my boy Loony Toon right here on the line. And we finna get this thing started. What's good, y'all?
What up, man? I'm feeling Kobo the Don here, repping TSC down in Texas all day.
What's up, man? This is your boy Looney Toon, Loco Looney, representing the underground all day, every day, TSC. You already know what it is.
Alright, that's what it is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get into this mixtape, Color Changing. You know, the first thing I want to know about this mixtape is, it's just y'all two on it, right? Am I correct about that?
It's us two, but we do have two features. Well, actually, three features on here. We have Cryptic Wisdom, my brother Big Dove, and we have Cub Star here. But we wanted to keep it more centered around us because we want to get our voice, known out there and heard by the people.
Okay. So, the title of this mixtape is called Color Changing. I ain't never heard nothing like that before. It's a unique title. You know what I'm saying? What's the reason behind this title?
Well, the reason behind that is, of course, I'm black, Looney's white. That's number one. Number two is the way the way the songs are structured is me telling my side and it's him telling his side. Of course, there's the songs that we have to, of course, cooperate on, but we're kind of trying to bring in two genres of music, bring it back together, because it's been a while since they've been, together, black and white. It's just time to bring that back,
Man, I ain't heard nothing since Black and White since 50 and Eminem, and we're trying to get up on that level at least, trying to let people hear something real instead of the music that's on the radio right now affecting these kids' brains.
Word.
Okay, true that, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, you said 50 Cent and Eminem, is that y'all influences?
I mean, I've listened to Eminem about all my life. I've cooperated with everything that he said, talking about his mom and all that. I mean, I've been influenced by everything he said. Everything he done said to me was real as hell, everything I hear. I mean, I don't try to be like Eminem, but I got a lot of my flows and a lot of my metaphors and a lot of shit that I talk about off of him.
See, that's the thing, that's how we got so cool, because his favorite was Eminem, mine is 50 Cent. So it was an automatic clicking. It had no choice but to be. So, like you said, we're not taking the style, but if you hear us, you're going to hear resemblance because that's who we modeled ourselves after. It's the difference between copying and modeling, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to be. It's big inspiration right there.
And that actually leads me to my next question. Okay, you got one hand, you got Looney Toon, and then on the other hand, you got Kobo the Don. You know, so two separate individuals from two different backgrounds. I want to know how y'all linked up. How did y'all get together and say, hey, we're going to work on this color changing project, and, we're going to change it up. We're going to bring it back to where everybody was united instead of being separated.
I want to take that, Looney, or you want me to take it? You want me to take it, Looney, or what?
Man, I thought he was about to say some shit about how we really connected on our, the way we came back with music on this black and white album stuff, instead of leaving all the racist shit behind in our past. We don't care. We're trying to show everybody in the world that black and white can work on the same levels and can be the same people. We're nothing different. I mean, the only thing that's different is our skin of our color. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all.
And like, it's just a good feeling for us, you know. We clicked up, you know, met through, you know, the box, and, you know, of course having the inspirations, being able to feed off of one another, not being selfish, because that's the biggest thing, man. When it comes to two people or any amount of people working together, that selfishness comes about. And we're not selfish. We don't hate on each other's ideas. We take it, flip it, and throw it down. And that's how this project has come out to be more than a mixtape. It's an album. It's really an album. It's a movement. It's a movement. That's what it is.
All right. That sounds good. That's interesting because, you know, a lot of people use that term, you know, when they say that it's a movement, you know, to get things started, to get the ball rolling, you know, and everything like that. And that's good. That's okay. But my question to y'all now is, did y'all have any dreams before music, or was music always your dream from day one? Because a lot of people, when they first start doing music, before they do music, they be having dreams of being actors, you know, models, owning their own businesses. And then when they find out they got talent such as rap, singing, acting, they use that talent to help them open a doorway to their dreams that they had before. Is that the same case with y'all too?
I mean, I've had a lot of different things that I wanted to be. First, I wanted to be a pro wrestler, and then it became a comedian. And my comedian skills mixed up with the music that I listened to, Morley of the Insane Clown Posse, and I found out I had some underground talent with like mass murder rapping. And that's when I come out with the Butcher's Block, like, damn near like 3 years ago or something.
For me, man, it kind of just transitioned, you know. Started with, you know, the poetry, then it just transitioned into rapping. You know, I use my everyday experiences, you know, to put inside of my raps. You know, I could have easily been, you know, doing different things, and I do have other interests, but I incorporate all those interests into my raps. You know, I do want to act, you know, I do want to script write, I do want to direct. You know, you kind of do the same thing when you're rapping. You got to direct your flow, you got to direct the beat. You know what I'm saying? You got to put on that face. I got to put on my Kobo face. You got to put on his Loony face. You know, because when we hit the mic, we have to become that person. We got to become, you know, Batman and Robin, you know, basically.
100.
Man, that's what it do right there, you know, because, see, the thing is, a lot of people, they hate on what they don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the radio nowadays, when you listen to the radio, you hear a lot of these artists. I'm not going to say no names, but it's artists that I prefer not to listen to because you got kids growing up that's standing out on the corners talking about when they grow up, they going to be a dope boy. And I actually had a kid tell me that he wanted to be a dope boy when he grew up because his daddy is a dope boy and his daddy got, you know, nice cars with rims and stuff like that. It's just, it needs to be a change in the hip hop world. You know what I'm saying? Because sooner or later, hip hop is going to take a back seat to everything else because everybody go end up wanting to stop making music or stop listening to music, or it's going to affect our next generation so bad that, you know, it's not going to be none of it left. It's all going to just dry out, you know. And we need individuals, good artists, great artists like you and Kobo the Don, you know, Loony too. We need good artists to come in and put some life back into it. You know what I'm saying? The voice of hip-hop is getting hoarse. The words are not being heard right. So, you know what I'm saying? They need that good drink of water so they can get their voice out, you know, so they can clear it up, so they get out there and let the people really hear some really good music. Really good music. Speaking of really good music, the first song y'all put out released was We Psycho.